All right, Shalom. We the real Hebrew Israelites. First and foremost, want to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the other Akim pushing his word with true sincerity and with charity. And today we just want to do a quick lesson on basically how we got to trust in the Most High, man. Because he is our everything, man. And he's the only way that we going to get through these times, man. And basically, he's going to deliver us, man. We can't put our trust into weapons. We can't put our trust into our homes, bomb shelters, no shit like that.
Doomsday prepping and shit.
We can't put our trust in nothing like this. I'm just grab this 2 Samuel 22. 2 Samuel 22 and 2 it says, and he said, Yahweh is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, the power of my rock, in him will I trust. He is my shield and the horn of my salvation, my high tower and my refuge, my savior, thou saves me from violence. And that's exactly what the Lord is going to do for us, man. Lord willing, we be upon that elect, man. The Lord is going to be our shield. He's going to be our defense. He's going to be our offense and everything, man. He's going to be our tower from the upcoming terrorists. It says, I will call on Yahweh, who is worthy to be praised, so shall I be saved from my enemies, man. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is the only people that can get us through these times that's going to come upon the face of the earth when these plagues come upon us, man. So why not call him to the Creator? Why not come back to the Most High, man, and seek refuge from him rather than seeking refuge for a gun that's going to fail you, or for a gun that can be turned against you, or for a gun that can not work and fuck you over?
Bullets run out.
Bullets that run out, Somebody want to grab Psalms 44 and 6.
I'm in Psalms. You got it? I'm in Psalms already. I get it. It's Psalms 44 and 6. It says, for I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me.
So what's the modern day bow and sword, man? Any of these weapons, man, bazookas, pistols, Glocks, all that type of stuff. None of that shit is gonna save us, man. We can't fight against Esau Edom, man, whose blessing was the sword, the modern day swords, man. All types of military type weapons and stuff. We can't fight against that, man.
Mm-hmm.
But actually we can, because we got Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai fighting with us, man. And he got everything, man. Second Ezra just talks about how Yahweh Shai comes back and he without even lifting up an arm, man. He smoked everybody, man, without using anything, man. So yeah, man, we can't trust in that. Can you read the next verse? We can't trust up in our weapons,
Verse 7. But thou hast saved us from our enemies, and has put them to shame that hate of us.
And that's what the Lord is going to do, man. He going to save us, man. Lord willing, we're going to be upon that elect, man. He's going to come and gather us from the four winds, man. He's going to save us, man. And it says, put them to shame that hate us, man. All these nations going to have to walk with their fucking heads down, man, while they in bondage, man, for the way they treated us, man. Simple as that.
Verse 8. And how will we boast all the day long and praise thy name forever? Salah.
Cause why not, man? He the Most High. He chose us out of all the multitudes and kindreds of the earth, man. So of course we gonna boast in the Most High, man. We know him. He blessed us with his truth, man, and that's a beautiful thing, man. So why not? We gonna show him off as much as we can.
Because we had to know the name of the Lord back then for us to receive it known. Because like the scripture say, we should stand out in the latter days, man. And that's what we doing. So we put all our trust wholly into Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. 144%.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, he controls everything, man. This is a quick precept. This first Maccabees 3 and 19, it says, for the victory of the battle standeth not in the multitude of a host, but the strength coming from the Most High. So the Most High can be the strength of the opposition and let them whoop somebody's ass, or he can be the whooping of the ass. He can raise up a nation like he did to us and whoop our ass, because they can't do that by off their own strength. Or he can lift us up and whoop their ass, which he's gonna do, man. The Most High is working with us, man. So we won already, man. We just can't be afraid, man. And we gotta stay fast and hold on to this truth, man, so we can be those men. What you got to say?
That's right, because it's just like how the scripture say, man. The earth was given to the hands of the wicked, because of our disobedience, man. Not because they earned it. It's because we fucked up,
Just like the Maccabees just talk about, scriptures say, if any man glorieth, let him glory in the Lord. Because the Lord gives us the win at the end of the day. The Lord gives you the L at the end of the day. You know, the Lord does all things, like he said.
That's right. I had a piece of it, bro.
Yeah.
This is Psalm chapter 140, verse 7. O power, the Most High, the strength of my salvation, thou hast covered my head in the day of battle, man. You know, and that's what we basically preparing for, man. Jacob's trouble. You know, these prophecies to come to pass, man. We praying and hoping that the Lord keep that covered over our head, man. You know, to deliver us from that, man. To keep us protected, to keep that hedge upon us, to keep the Ruach HaKodesh upon us, man. You know, he's our strength and our salvation, man. So we're going to lean to Yahweh Shema Shah in the time of battle, man. Because he's the one that's going to deliver us. He's the one that's put us through it, you know. So we look to the Most High.
What's that precept say? If Yahweh be on our side, who can be against us?
That's right.
So man, the Most High, if anyone of y'all brothers can get that from me, I ain't want to butcher it, but you know, man, if the Most High is on our side, man, then who can mess with us, man? The Lord does all things. The Lord is above all things. So if he's on our side, man, if he wants us to win, it's inevitable for us to win. You know, it's inevitable. We are always gonna win. It's impossible for us to lose it. The Lord has it that way.
I got a piece of it. This Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure, man. You know, so having that fear, Yahweh Shema Shah, is the treasure of the Lord, man. Did not the Lord say that the angels covered about them that fear him? You know, so the Lord gonna have his angel protect us in the times that we coming in, man. Because we're gonna look to this knowledge and wisdom, man, which is this word, man, which is this understanding of the scriptures, you know. Because the Lord is our strength. He's gonna keep us humble, you know, and most importantly, if we endure to the end, man, we're gonna receive that salvation, man. You know, having that fear, man, which is the treasure of the Most High, man. So he's gonna protect us, man, and we have to believe that Yahweh Shema Shah is gonna protect us in this time to be coming, if we continue to do this work, man.
I got that Romans, this Romans 8:31. What shall we then say to these things? If the Most High be for us, who can be against us?
God, the Most High is for us. Who can come up against us? Esau can come against us. All the nations can come up against us, like the brothers talking about in the Esdras. The Lord didn't even have to get up, man. It was like a joke. These people was nothing to the Lord, man. The Lord created this, man. The Lord is the director of the movie. How can just like Romans 9 was talking about, what can clay talk to the potter, man? Who are you to talk to the Lord? Roughly paraphrasing. So somebody, you got
you the clay and he the potter.
Somebody got one?
It's Proverbs 18:10. The name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and is safe.
You got it.
You know, because the name of the Lord, man, hey, that's really all that we got, man. You know, we call on the name of the Lord, hey, we safe. That strong tower goes into a tower when you are at war, or you run into it for safety. And that's what we do.
Man, we run into it, we are safe. Because all we have is the Lord at the end of the day, man. We don't have weapons. Even if we have weapons, it ain't nothing compared to what Esau got. And even if we had something good, man, it's just, it could break, it go away. But the Lord is forever, man. That's why the righteous run into it and are safe, man. Because whoever running to call on the name, so I get it. Whoever run call on the name, man, they are completely
I gotta keep that safe real quick.
You can get it.
This is 1 Samuel 17:45. Then said David to the Philistine, Thou comest to me with a sword and with a spear and with a shield, but I come to thee in the name of Yahweh of hosts, the power of the armies of Israel, whom thou hast defied, man. And that's the spirit we got come in, man. Because King David, man, he knew that his bow or his arrow, none of that could have helped him, man. He knew that the real power was believing and trusting in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And that's what he did, man. He conquered that damn Philistine. Man. Destroyed him.
He had that wisdom to understand that, man. You know, the understanding of knowing that the Lord can do all things, man. If you trust and lean upon him, man. Like the Lord make the impossible possible, man.
He ain't trust up in his physical, his attributes or his weapons right there. He ain't trusting that bow. Basically said, to hell with this bow. I'm trusting my power that's gonna give me the strength to do these things, man.
That's right.
And that's what we gotta trust in, man.
And he ain't have another scratch when he went to war, man.
Actually, he put a mighty man to shame with a rock. That shows what the Lord can do. Because Goliath wasn't weak. Goliath was a mighty man of war from his youth. And people were scared of him. But not only did David have wisdom, man, he had faith to believe in the Most High. I got one. This is the Sirach. In Sirach chapter 2, verse 10. It says, look at the generation of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon his name? Answer is no one, man. Anybody who trusts in the Lord was never confounded, man, because there's no condemnation to them. It's Romans 8:1. There's no condemnation. Because, man, did anybody trust in the Lord is confounded? No, man. Because the Lord is with you.
Cause as long as you do this work, man, the Lord is with you, man. And you gotta believe that. You gotta believe that Yahweh Shema Shai is dealing with you, man. The shit that he put you, if the Lord chastised you, man, that mean the Lord is dealing with you, man. And you have to believe that Yahweh Shema Shai is there. No matter if you don't feel like he's there, you know, no matter if he's not revealing certain things to you at the moment or anything, you gotta always believe that Yahweh Shema Shai is there, man. No matter what you go through, man.
I got this Romans 8:1. It says, there is therefore, it's like, there is therefore now no condemnation to them which are in Hamashiach, Yahushai, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit.
Exactly, man. If you walk not out of the flesh, but out of the Spirit, you trust in the Lord, man, you can't be confounded. Because if you really are sincere and the Lord is really dealing with you, it's no condemnation, man. You know, who can charge anything to the Lord's elect? Nobody.
God, this is like what the scripture said, man. We walk by faith and not by sight, man.
I'm gonna skip down to the 5th verse. It says, for they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit, man. So if you walking in the flesh, man, you gonna be trusting in that bow, that arrow, and all that carnal, physical shit that's not gonna get you nowhere, man. But if you after the Spirit, you gonna be following after the Spirit, and you gonna be in the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Then it goes on to say, for to be carnally minded, trusting in those weapons, trusting in Esau, period, trusting in anything that's not Yahweh Shem Yahushai. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
Yes, sir.
And that's what it is, man.
So, right, to be carnally minded is death. So to think upon these things all the time, thinking about, oh, I got this gun on me, boy, ain't no nigga gonna do nothing. That's death, man, because you definitely gonna get destroyed either by somebody else with bigger guns or more artillery, and you definitely get destroyed by the Lord, man.
Okay.
You got carnal mans, man. You got a worldly mindset and trusting in yourself. You definitely are going to get destroyed.
It's always somebody bigger than you. It's always somebody that got more bullets than you.
Yeah.
It's always they got somebody that got more something than you. But hey, they don't have your how about Shem Yahushua.
Like
can't top that.
This is like the scripture said, man. Like the Lord got spirits created for vengeance, man. So some of these spirits were created to be that way, man. So some people never fitted in those type of things, man. Like me, I never fit. I tried it, but I never fitted in with it, man. You know, because I always felt that it was something better or something that you know, that didn't benefit me with that type of those type of situations, man. And I found out that it had to been this, man, because the Lord, you know, the Lord do all things for a reason, man. You know, so that's what we gotta trust in, man.
That's right. Shemaiah.
This is Psalms 84:11. For Yahweh power is a sun and shield. Yahweh will give peace and glory. No thing will he withhold from them that walk uprightly. Oh, Yahweh of hosts, blessed is the man that trusted in thee. All right. So, hey man, Yahweh is our shield, man. All right, we have behind him at all costs, man. All right, whatever is going on, man, we call upon his name. All right, hey, we saved, man. All right. Yahweh would say the upright, man. Those who walk uprightly, man. Hey, we walking uprightly. All right. The wicked are not walking uprightly, man. The wicked have they don't even think upon his precepts, man. All right, 2/3 of our people are heathens right now. So hey, the heathen don't think upon the Lord's precepts, man, his commandments, man. All right, hey man, 2/3 of our people, man, hey, some of them are flowing in wealth. All right, and they flat out niggas. Okay, and it said that blessed is the man that trusts in thee. All right, because hey man, we blessed to trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man.
Sure.
All right, because hey, we can't be confounded, man. All right, we can't be destroyed. We can't lose, man. All right, and hey, and if some of us were to get put to death, hey, it was just the way that the Lord wanted it to be. And guess what? We gonna rise first in the Mashiach, man.
That's right.
I got one more. This is Exodus 15:2. Yahweh is my strength and song, and he is become my salvation. He is my power, and I will prepare him in habitation, my father's power, and I will exalt him. All right. Because hey man, hey, at the end of the day, man, hey, the Lord is the only thing that's gonna get us through this, man. Hey, he is our strength, man.
That's
All right,
right.
without the Lord, man, hey, we weak, man.
God.
Okay? Hey, we weak as hell, man. Hey, we inside this flesh, man. All right, hey, no matter how many weights you lift, no matter how many guns you got, no matter how many niggas you got behind your back, hey, the Lord can wipe y'all ass away with a motherfucking thunderstorm. Thunderstorms. Wipe all y'all ass out, man. All right, your gun get jammed up, now you done.
The precept that you read before said, "Blessed is he that put his trust in thee," man. You gonna be blessed, man, if you put your trust in the Most High and not anything that's carnal, man. Cause that ain't gonna save you, man. Y'all got anything else?
Yeah,
I got-
precept.
All right, go
I
ahead,
got
break
one
down.
more gun.
This 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 8. But let us who are of the day be sober, which is like spiritually in your mind, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for in helmet the hope of salvation. And that breastplate of faith and love is basically trusting in Yahweh Shema Rashad, man. You know, keeping the commandments, doing it to the best of your ability, man. You know, and that helmet of hope of salvation, hoping that we can be saved, hoping that we're part of that election, you know, hoping that we be delivered by Yahweh Shema Rashad, and hoping that he protect us in the time to come, in the evil time to come, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it say be sober, so that means like be sober, be spiritually minded, man. You know, you got to rule over your spirit, man.
In Psalm chapter 3 and verse 1, it says a psalm of David when he fled from Absalom, his son. All right. And it said, Yahweh, how are they increased that trouble me? Many are they that rise up against me. Right? Because King David had a lot of enemies, man. A lot of people want to kill King David. Many there be which say of my soul, there is no help for him in Yahweh, Salah. But thou, O Yahweh, are a shield for me, my glory, and the lifter up of my head. Right? I cry unto Yahweh with my voice, and he heard me out of his holy hill, Salah. I laid me down to sleep. I awake for Yahweh sustain me. All right. So hey man, it's the same when we sleep, man. All right. Hey, we can get put to death in our sleep. Right. But the Lord watches over us, man. He sustains us. And it says in verse 6, I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people that have set themselves against me round about. Arise, O Yahweh, save me, O my power, for thou hast smitten them. For thou hast smitten all my enemies upon the cheekbone. Thou hast broken the teeth of the ungodly. Salvation belongeth unto Yahweh. Thy blessing is upon thy people. Salah. All right. All of Israel is not Israel, man. All right. Hey, the only people that is of the Lord is the elect, man. All right. So hey, the elect is gonna their enemies are gonna be smitten on the cheekbone, man. You know.
God, hey, David he had spiritual powers, man. He's a very mighty man. And what was David's best remedy, man? David continuously praised the Most High, man. He always had the Lord. He always gave glory to the Lord, man.
When he didn't know what he was doing, man, he prayed to the Lord and asked the Lord, man, to guide his ways, man.
God,
Same thing that we need to be doing, man, especially in the times that we're approaching.
God, hey, David is a great example for us, especially his mercies. You know, his mercies had him inherit the kingdom forever, man. Just like First Maccabees 2:57 talks about. David, he was faithful, and that's what we need to be like, man. We gotta have. I mean, we are the tabernacle of David, man. Lord willing, we raising it up. You gotta speak.
Cause King David was the man after the Lord's heart, man. You know, so that's how we ought to be, man. We want to be after the Lord's heart, man. We want to do what the Lord say we supposed to do, man. We want to follow the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Because if you don't follow the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man, it's death, man. You know? So that's what we lean upon, man. Just like King David did, man. Just like the prophets did, man. That's what we supposed to do, man. You know, because ain't nothing new under the sun, man. So what the Lord say he gonna do, man, he's gonna do, man. If the Lord say he gonna keep us from the hour of temptation, man, that's what it is, man. And you gotta believe in that, man. Yahweh Shai is gonna keep us from the hour of temptation. Rather it's us getting put to death for the Lord, just delivering us from that, man. You know? We have to trust in Yahweh Shai 144%, man. No matter what we in, no matter what the predicament we go through, man, we suffer for righteousness' sake, man.
I got anything else?
I got one. It's Psalm 64:1. Hear my voice, Yahweh, and my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. So basically, man, we in captivity right now, man. Not only do we have all the nations against us, but we got 2/3 of our people against us, man. There's no way we can win that battle, because Israel alone is the sand of the sea. So imagine 2/3 of that plus all the nations, man. What can we do against that without having the Lord, man? You know? Verse 2 says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whelp their tongues like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. So basically, man, we trying to ask the Lord to get away from the enemies, man. No, the Lord is going to preserve us from these enemies. And any captivity, man, was Israel just getting out of this from being just mighty? As mighty people, they just get out of the captivity that the Lord sent them in? No, so why would it be any different from us being in this captivity now? It wasn't different in any other captivity. The Lord got Israel out of every jam they been in, man. So we, especially in the worst captivity, man, we got to get out of this jam from the Lord himself, man. Just like he said he was going to do, as it was written.
I'm doing it. So he's going to deliver us from the same, man. The Lord is going to deliver us, man. Can't nobody deliver us but Yahweh Shai, man.
Okay, y'all got anything else? All right, we can check it out right there. With that, man, we hope this was an edifying lesson. We want to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Give honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the other I can push this word with truth and sincerity and charity. Shalom and Abba Ball.
Abba Ball.